years ago, when the Trinamool Congress defeated the BJP in West Bengal, all attention was on Mamata Banerjee. But in many ways, one of the stars of that big victory was Abhishek Banerjee, the Trinamool Congress All India General Secretary. Abhishek Banerjee has not spoken on an English news channel till date. He's now here in Meghalaya, which is, many believe, the next big challenge for the Trinamool Congress. Joining me today, breaking his silence, is the inscrutable, but often in the news, Abhishek Banerjee. Appreciate your joining us, Abhishek. Am I right to suggest that Trinamool Congress sees Meghalaya now as make or break in your attempt to expand beyond Bengal?
See, every election a political party fight, especially the one of our likes, every election is make or break for any political party. At least that's how we look upon elections, and especially when we take our ideologies to the people, or the work that we have done in the past, or the kind of work that we would like to do in the next 5 years. So yes, if you perceive it that way, and if that's how you look upon life, definitely it's a make or break. And with every election, be it Goa, be it Tripura, be it Meghalaya, from the time Trinamool Congress formed the government for the very third time in West Bengal, I was appointed as a General Secretary, if I'm not mistaken, in the month of June in 2021. It has been about 15 odd months, and we have started taking our party to different states, and every political party has got the right. So in the last 1.5 years that we have been in Meghalaya, we have tried to reach to every household, to every people, to all the hills, to all the communities, irrespective of their affiliation. And I'm extremely hopeful the kind of feedback and love, and the kind of the way especially the people of Meghalaya has embraced us, I'm extremely hopeful that things will definitely be extremely positive in the days to come when the result comes out.
You know, the reason I said make or break is because you all went after your Bengal victory to Goa. Yes. You didn't have success. You've gone into Tripura, you've had a mixed track record, which is why the belief is that if the Trinamool Congress, which broke the Congress in 2021 to become the largest opposition party, you broke 12 out of 17 Congress MLAs. If you don't make it now in this Meghalaya election, it means that the Trinamool Congress has its limitations in expanding beyond Bengal.
See, failure is a relative term. I would not agree. I'd agree to disagree. You said we failed in Goa. You know, Goa, we started our journey in the month of September, and the elections were in the month of February, if I'm not wrong, on the 14th of February, and the results came out in the first week of March. And Trinamool is the only party in the entire country, in 6 months or 5 months span, we actually got about 10% odd vote share in the seats we contested. Mm-hmm. So no other political party in the country has ever achieved that feat before. It's a remarkable feat. Yes, we were not able to form the government, we were not able to, get our people elected. That's a different story. In Meghalaya also, I think Trinamool Congress will do extremely well, and you will see when the results come out, Trinamool Congress, especially from the time that I was made the General Secretary, I am only focusing on the organization, and Trinamool Congress with all its might is taking on BJP, be it Bengal, be it any other state.
I'm going to come to your taking on the BJP, because the charge which is being made against you by the Congress at the moment.
Oh, sorry. I'll just stop you, because you asked about the Congress, that we broke the Congress. I don't agree with you on that front as well.
No, because the Congress says, Jairam Ramesh has come to Meghalaya and said that the Trinamool Congress is the B team of the BJP. You got a backdoor entry into Meghalaya by breaking the Congress, and now you are dividing the anti-BJP vote.
If Trinamool is the B team of BJP, then will Trinamool and its leaders, especially the one who are leading the battle from the forefront, will have the courage to take on BJP and attack Amit Shah and PM Modi? How many people in the Congress is doing that? Barring one or two. You accuse us of breaking the Congress. No one broke the Congress. We didn't go to Gujarat. Did we fought elections this time in Gujarat?
No, you went to Goa, where the Congress was the main opposition. But you come to Meghalaya, and 12 out of the 17 Congress MLAs left, including former Chief Minister Mukul Sangma, and joined the Trinamool Congress. But so, the Congress has reason to feel aggrieved.
But you have to see where Trinamool is stepping in. Trinamool is only going to states which are BJP and NDA ruled and dominated. We have not entered Rajasthan. We have not entered Chhattisgarh. We have not entered, Himachal Pradesh. We are only going to states. We went to Goa, which is ruled by BJP. We went to Tripura, which is ruled by BJP. We have started our working unit at Assam, which is ruled by BJP. We are in Meghalaya, which has an MDA and NDA government in place. So every political party has got the right to go to any state they want. And we didn't break the Congress. Who is breaking the Congress? It was Mr. P. Chidambaram who said Congress has the fire in its belly and will fight and take on BJP's might and will defeat BJP single-handedly in Goa. You saw the outcome. When Congress legislators switched, we were telling this to defeat BJP, you have to trust the TMC. But Congress thought that they are capable and efficient enough to defeat BJP single-handedly without taking anyone into confidence. We didn't go to
No, are you saying, Abhishek Banerjee?
The point I make.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Please, give me the chance.
Go ahead.
Because Congress got into an alliance with Left. Bengal election was an election which was perhaps the most crucial elections of this decade, I would say. The entire country was eyeing the election. It was one of the most crucial, most grittiest, most hardest elections that one has fought. And it was perhaps the most critical battle of Mamata Banerjee's life, I would say, in a career. When you have to take on BJP's might, the agencies, a part in judiciary, election commission, paramilitary forces, it's a deadly, obnoxious combination. There Congress goes and join hands with CPI. Then who is BJP's B team? If I am to ask you, will Jairam Ramesh and people sitting in the Lutyens' bungalow in Delhi will be able to answer this question? Who is acting as BJP's B team?
Can I get some clarity though from you? Are you saying that the Trinamool Congress wants to go only into those states where the BJP is in power?
Absolutely.
You will not go into any state where the Congress or a non-BJP party is into power?
Absolutely. That's our priority. We are fighting against the BJP. Otherwise, we would have gone. Meghalaya elections will be over in 1 month. Then we could have gone. We can easily go in states like Chhattisgarh. We can go in Rajasthan. But I tell you, Trinamool will not step in Chhattisgarh. Let Congress take the battle. Let Congress fight. Let Congress take on BJP's might and metal and defeat them. We didn't go to Gujarat. We had the chance and opportunity to start a working unit in Gujarat and contest the election, like AAP did. We went to Goa because it's a BJP-ruled state. But that doesn't mean that Trinamool will not go to Gujarat. Trinamool will not go to Uttar Pradesh. Trinamool will go, but not this time.
But would you...
Let people decide.
No, but in Meghalaya, what stops you from an alliance with the Congress? Many believe that what is happening in Meghalaya is effectively the non-NDA or the non-Meghalaya Democratic Alliance vote will get divided. Had you tied up with the Congress, you would have been a more formidable force. So the question is this Trinamool trying to expand to become a national party, get 6% of the vote, or is it Trinamool fighting elections to win and have more governments outside Kolkata?
See, there's no point basking in the past. Now you can't talk of an alliance because you have submitted the nomination, they have been scrutinized, they have been accepted, people are contesting, you have candidates in almost 56 seats out of 60 in Meghalaya. So it all depends on the outcome. Having said that, I have categorically stated that we are open for an alliance and we appeal to all the like-minded parties to come together.
Post-poll alliance?
Keeping their egos aside.
Post-poll alliance?
Yes.
You are open to a post-poll alliance with the Congress party?
Yes, I'm saying that.
Yes.
Barring BJP and NPP. It can be Congress, it can be UDP, it can be VPP, it can be any other party. It's a fight of ideology. Congress talks about ideology. I want to ask Congress's leadership, with all humility and grace, what is Congress's ideology? You are fighting against the left in Kerala, and you are joining hands with the left in Kerala, in Tripura and Bengal. So what exactly is your ideology? That's $1 million question.
It's $1 million question which the Congress has to answer. The question that the Trinamool Congress has to answer is that in the last 1 year in particular,
yes, have
you all come closer to the BJP, some kind of a deal? I'll tell you where it started. In July, August, when it was the Vice President's election, the Trinamool Congress abstained when Jagdeep Dhankar, with whom you had a very difficult relationship, Mamata Banerjee had often been critical of the governor of Bengal. The moment he contests for Vice President, suddenly we find that the Trinamool Congress abstains, and many believe this is part of a deal because the BJP has been targeting the Trinamool in Bengal. Some of your ministers have been arrested, and ever since then you all have become soft on the BJP, and you are ready to do a deal with the government, with the Modi government.
You're referring to the last vice presidential election. That was in the month of August, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Even after August, I have received 5 ED notices. If there would have been a deal, they would have stopped sending notices. Why are they sending notices? I have appeared before the ED twice, even after the vice presidential elections. I have had the guts to come out of the ED office and attack Amit Shah and actually ask him tough questions that they need to answer. Congress never asked them.
There is a view that the BJP is now going slow on the cases against Abhishek Banerjee as part of a deal.
BJP has all the right to go and get as harsh as they can on me. But I will not stop from asking those tough and hard questions to them. Like I told you, and I have categorically stated that when I was coming out from the ED office in Calcutta after my last interrogation there, that we have to have a level playing field. We, Trinamool Congress, when we are fighting against the BJP, be it any state, be it Goa or Bengal for that matter, you're not just fighting with BJP. It's an obnoxious, deadly combination. It's a fatal, lethal combo. It's BJP versus the central agencies versus the paramilitary forces versus with the election backed by the Election Commission of India, with a section of the judiciary. I say judiciary, yes. And a section in the media.
You are saying a section of the judiciary is also with the BJP at the moment, not just the EC, the Election Commission of India you mentioned agencies, presumably ED, CBI. You're saying you're fighting all of them?
Yes, at least that's what the people are saying. And I leave it to the wisdom of crowd.
You see, the flip side is the BJP will say that there is no smoke without fire. Abhishek Banerjee has to answer the serious questions about allegations of his and his family members being involved in scams, the coal scam, and they say that they will have a money trail that they've traced, and therefore you have to answer the questions. Don't make it a political battle.
All right, I will answer you. I'll put this across in very simple words. What is BJP's allegation against me? The allegation is there has been a coal pilferage scam,
yes,
and I am accused in a way. Now, collieries are guided by CISF. It's run by Power Ministry. Who is the Power Minister? Piyush Goyal. Who is the Home Minister, which heeds the CISF, which guards the collieries? Mr. Amit Shah. Now, do you mean to say that your people who are actually guarding the collieries and ECL representatives are not obeying the commands of Home Minister and Prime Minister and Power Minister and just listening to me? Then they should resign because of their incompetency.
You know, the Abhishek Banerjee, Partha Chatterjee got arrested and large wads of cash were found in his house and that of associates of him. You've had other ministers who've also subsequently been arrested, or other senior Trinamool Congress leaders who've been arrested. You can't get away from that. You know, the Trinamool Congress can't claim that, you know, we are a completely honest party, non-corrupt, after what people saw. Do you concede that the last 6 months, in a sense, has taken, the Trinamool Congress's image has taken a blow, particularly because Mamata Banerjee had always built her career as someone who's above the money, above money power politics. Do you concede what happened with Partha Chatterjee and subsequently has become a blow to your party?
Partha Chatterjee was an extremely senior leader when it comes to Trinamool Congress, and you have such senior leaders in every party. But did that stop Trinamool Congress from taking action against Partha Chatterjee? Whatever he has done wrong. I don't agree with that, and I'm not trying.
You are accepting that?
I am. It's not about me accepting it. The case is sub judice. The court has to decide. So I am not a doyen or any kind of authority to make a, any kind of a premonition on that. So Partha Chatterjee will fight his own case, but till the time it's being fought in the court, Trinamool Congress has actually walked the talk, suspended him, thrown him out of the ministry, and put people who are able to perform with integrity. So Trinamool Congress is the only party, and you have such elements or fringe elements or such leaders in every party. Can you vouch for 100% of the representatives you have in your channel? You cannot. You have 1%, 2%, 5%, 10% everywhere. You have to clean the system. BJP doesn't have, BJP is only filled with sadhus and honest people. Can BJP vouch for it? The day it goes from power with whatever little has happened with Hindenburg, the entire party will fall crumbling on its feet.
It's interesting you mentioned Hindenburg, because there are those who believe, or the Congress claims, we are the ones who are targeting the Adanis over Hindenburg. Trinamool Congress is much more careful because there's a port project coming up which the Adanis are involved in West Bengal. Mamata Banerjee and the Trinamool don't want to take the Adani issue too far. You've not called for a JPC. You've not blocked Parliament in the way the Congress has.
Who has not called for a JPC?
The Trinamool Congress's official position is that you want a Supreme Court monitored inquiry. You don't want a JPC like the Congress does.
What is the outcome of the JPC? Tell me. Is there any outcome of a JPC? We want the perpetrators to be taken to task. That can only happen if there is a SC monitored probe under the Chief Justice's vigilance. So that is one thing we have been asking for. I don't care a hoot of what Adani is going to do in Bengal. If he is looting public money, he needs to be taken to task. What is ED doing now? I want to ask this on record. What is CBI doing now? You have, LIC and institutions like LIC and SBI, which is in a way responsible for the insurance and the financial, which is considered as the financial backbone of the company. Institutions like CBI, SBI and LIC, they have lost crores of rupees in the last 1 month. And who gave them the nod to invest in a company? By pledging against shares which are extremely overvaluated. It cannot happen without the nod from the top brass of the government. So let there be a CBI and ED inquiry.
May I ask you this, that we are in the run-up in a way to 2024.
Yes.
It started with the Northeast, Tripura, where you are also in the race, and now here in Meghalaya. What is the Trinamool Congress's political strategy leading up to 2024? Are you willing to be part of a grand opposition alliance under the Congress's leadership, under Rahul Gandhi's leadership, or do you believe that each party will frame its own politics and take on the BJP?
Rahul Gandhi himself has said that I'm not here for elections. I'm only here for ideology. That's why I asked you, what is Congress's ideology? I want to understand. Congress is, in one hand, in a state like Assam, is getting into an association or an alliance with AIUDF. And on the other hand, they're getting into an alliance in a state of Maharashtra with a party like Shiv Sena. In Bengal, they're getting into an alliance with the left. In Tripura, they're getting into an alliance with the left. And in Kerala, where Rahul Gandhi is elected from, they're fighting against the left. So what is Rahul Gandhi's ideology? I first want to know that. Then only I can take a call.
So are you willing to work under the Congress's leadership as part of a grand alliance, or do you believe Mamata Banerjee herself sees herself as a potential leader of an opposition alliance leading into 2024?
Meghalaya's election will decide that. Let people of Meghalaya... See, you have Congress in the fray. You have Trinamool in the fray. You have BJP. You have NPP. And Congress is here from at least 20-25 years. Congress has ruled the state, and Trinamool has only entered the political spectrum and fray of the state in the last 18 months. So you have 4 parties, let people of Meghalaya decide.
One fear that people have in Meghalaya also is that even if they vote for the Trinamool Congress, some of these MLAs can switch sides after the election and join the BJP or any other party. In the past, both in Tripura and in Meghalaya, we've seen Trinamool Congress gets seats and then those same MLAs switch sides and go back to another party.
I can understand their apprehension, but I would humbly, with all graciousness and humility, would like to appeal to the people of Meghalaya that don't mistake us for Congress.
Don't mistake you for the Congress. Abhishek Banerjee, the fact is that you're accusing congressmen of switching. You're accusing congressmen of switching sides after elections. It's happened with the TMC. You were once a very strong force in Tripura. What happened? But all your MLAs went and joined other parties.
All of them came back. Trinamool is the only party where you have BJP legislators and parliamentarians leaving their seat and coming to Trinamool. If there's one party who can teach them a lesson which they will remember for their life, it's Trinamool. You have people like Babul Supriyo, Arjun Singh, who went to BJP, got elected in a BJP ticket, left his seat, resigned from that seat, and came to Trinamool Congress.
That's because it is suggested that the West Bengal police is using intermediary tactics, coercion, to force BJP MLAs and MPs to switch sides in Bengal. You are being accused in Bengal of doing what you accuse Narendra Modi ji and Amit Shah in Delhi, that you misuse agencies in Bengal.
Superb. I'll buy your argument.
West Bengal police
I'll buy your argument. That means West Bengal police, with their logic, in their arguments, they think that West Bengal police is doing a fair job and better job than ED and CBI. That's why Bengal should emerge as a model.
No. They are saying that the same intimidation, coercion that you accuse the BJP of at the center, the similar tactics are practiced in Bengal. Anyone who goes against the Trinamool Congress is intimidated, and with panchayat polls coming, they fear that it will happen again.
So tell me, with the governor's office, with the judiciary, they have the option of going to the court. Who's stopping them? Go to the court. With the governor's office, with the judiciary, with the media, with the investigating agencies, still if you're not able to hold your own MLAs, this proves that you are an incompetence of another level. This proves your incompetency of another level.
Are you denying though that...
You tell me, Rajasthan has a Congress government. Have you seen any BJP legislators coming to Congress? You see Himachal has a Congress government. Have you seen any legislators coming to Congress from BJP? You see Punjab has an Aam Aadmi Party government. Have you seen any BJP MLA switching sides? This is only happening in Bengal. Because people know that there is only one party which has got the fire in its belly, who can take the streets, pick it up from the scratch, and take on Amit Shah and Modi and the BJP juggernaut head on.
There's one more charge against the Trinamool Congress, which is that you are a party of outsiders in places like Meghalaya, or indeed you were in Goa. Because you call other parties outsiders in Bengal, how can you come to Meghalaya and Goa and expect the people of these states to vote for you?
No, we should leave it to the people of the Meghalaya to decide. Trinamool Congress is a national party with regional ethos. By that logic, Congress is a Maharashtrian party. Aam Aadmi Party is a Delhi party. So people will accuse, they will label different things against us. But ultimately we should, if we have labeled BJP people as outsiders, there was a reason. They failed to stood by the people of Bengal when there were natural calamities, when there was cyclones like Amphan and Yash. They didn't stood by the people of Bengal.
Interestingly, in his speech, Abhishek Banerjee, the speech that I heard in Shillong, says TMC stands for Temple, Mosque and Church. Do you really believe that it's possible to bring them all together and be able to provide a common platform?
Definitely. We've done it in Bengal. BJP was purely playing on communal lines. We believe in communal harmony.
They accuse you of Muslim appeasement.
No, but how?
The BJP says that in Bengal, Trinamool Congress practices Muslim appeasement.
Then Trinamool wouldn't have arrested a Muslim leader 2 weeks back. If I go by their logic, they are contradicting their own logic. Their people are saying, why have you arrested the MLA? Now, if you're taking law and order in your own hands, you're disrupting the city's peace, what do you expect? You throw peanut, you get monkeys. And that's how Bengal is. You will be taken to task irrespective of your caste, creed, affiliation and community. If you're trying to disrupt the peace of the state, no one will be spared.
You're not playing Muslim vote bank politics in Bengal?
That's BJP's accusation. But BJP can make 1,000 accusations. They have the right. They have to go to people and say whatever they want. It's a democratic country. Everyone has got the right to say whatever they want. But ultimately people will decide.
My final questions to you are linked to the fact that the Trinamool Congress was set by Mamata Banerjee to take on the left. You are the nephew. You are the All India General Secretary. Is the Trinamool Congress also now like other parties, a family-run party where Mamata Banerjee and Abhishek Banerjee decide what happens?
Not at all. I am a small mere worker of the Trinamool Congress.
No, you're not. You're more than that. You're an extremely talented politician.
No, but there's no high command in Trinamool. We are a Congress without the high command.
There's no supreme leader. Mamata Banerjee is not the supreme leader.
Command.
What's the difference between a supreme leader and the high command?
High command is a group. There's nothing. BJP now is a high command. BJP has a supreme leader, but it also has a high command. High command is when you have a group of 2 or more. And then you become a high command. So we are a party without a high command, without a bureaucracy, and without the Gandhis.
No, so you're saying that in the Trinamool Congress, there is no family Raj, there is no high command, there is a supreme leader called Mamata Banerjee.
I'm telling you, I contested from a seat which is about 50 kilometers away from Calcutta.
Diamond Harbour.
Diamond Harbour. Everyone thought that when I come into politics, I will contest from South Calcutta, which is considered as Trinamool's Amethi and Raebareli in West Bengal. I was given a seat in Diamond Harbour. Now, I don't know in the next election whether I'll be contesting from Mednipur, Behrampur or Diamond Harbour. If party asks me to go to Darjeeling and contest from there, I'll contest from there.
Will you succeed Mamata Banerjee as the leader of the Trinamool?
No, question doesn't arise. Why will I succeed her? She is our supreme leader. She will be our leader. And I'm only here to expand the organization and take it to various parts of the country. And I'm doing my job. I have the only difference, the only drawback rather I would say that Trinamool has over Congress is that we don't have a working unit in different other states. Congress has its organization, has a working unit From the time I became the General Secretary, we have started this national expansion plan very aggressively. If I would have had 10 working units in 10 other states, I would have been successful in defeating the BJP in 2 years.
So the Trinamool Congress intends to continue to expand across the country.
Absolutely. And I think if I doesn't do well in Meghalaya, if I doesn't do well in other states, see, I became the General Secretary in, as I said,
21.
in 21. It's been almost 15, 16 months. I have fought 3 elections. With Meghalaya, it will be the 3rd election. And if I'm not able to do at least well in one state, I should take it on me and resign. And if I do well...
So what is well for you in Meghalaya? What is the target? 60-member assembly? What are you looking at? To become the single largest?
I am not an astrologer, Rajdeep. I can't say.
What is your target?
I will leave it to the judgment and wisdom of the people to decide. But the kind of feedback that I'm getting from ground and the kind of unwavering faith and support that I'm receiving and the way people have been embracing us, especially in the last 18 months, I'm sure that Trinamool will form the government. There are no ifs or buts. I think Trinamool will win the state, lock, stock and barrel.
Trinamool will win Meghalaya. And what about Mamata Banerjee herself? Nobody knows her better than you. Do you see her, and I think I asked this a little while ago, as a potential Prime Minister post-24, a Prime Ministerial face of the opposition?
See, Mamata Banerjee is the only woman Chief Minister in the country, and the way she has fought, be it with the left, be it with the BJP, I think there is no other leader which comes close to her when it comes to, taking the battle on the streets and being the firebrand leader she is. So yes, let the people of the country decide. I would leave it to their judgment.
Okay, so we let the people of Meghalaya decide what they want for this state.
Absolutely.
And we let the people of the country decide what role they see Mamata Banerjee playing. But clearly, Abhishek Banerjee, you're a leader to watch because I heard Abhishek Banerjee at a rally in Meghalaya, and I can tell you that he's someone who really pulls a few punches when he's on the stage. Thank you very much, Abhishek Banerjee.
You are watching India Today.